Hello Cancer, and welcome to your June reading. I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month, Cancer. I have the first card that came out is the Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. That tells me that right now you're in a decision process. There might be conflict around you, within you, but you gotta make a decision here. There's things that gonna have to go. There's a direction that you need to take. You're clearing things around you. And why? Because here, the second card, yes, I'm taking them. The second card is actually three cards. And I have the Star, the World, and the Two of Cups. So this decision can be about, mirrors in your life here. Friends, lovers, co-workers, family, whatever. The cycle is finished. You know it. What you had to learn from that type of dynamic is done. So now you have to kind of have this faith, okay, of, all the what I've swallowed for so much and I've suffered because of this mirror and this mirror and this mirror. Now I understand why they were in my life to begin with, and I am dropping them because this is not where I'm vibrating anymore. And by doing this is going to be a true graduation of understanding. This is going to be, it's a readjustment of who you are. And that will bring here Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Wands. So this is beautiful because, see, the Ten of Swords, it's the end of maybe ambiguity, of maybe disempowerment, of all the sorrows, disappointments, of all the swords. It's the end of it. It's at that moment that we are completely conscious of the price we've paid for allowing this, believing this, and so on. That's why we see the dawn rising. And here we're receiving an Ace of Cups and an Ace of Pentacles. And our Queen of Wands is actually going to be, because she's the law of attraction. So it's like, oh my God, I saw how I attracted that. And now I understand it. I'm finishing that cycle, finishing more than the cycle of swords here. Because with the World, Two of Cups, and the Star, it's like a much deeper cycle. But that affects your mind and is going to affect your law of attraction, of what you actually attract towards you. What you're attracted to also is going to change. Under that Two of Swords, that, right now, Two of Swords and Five of Wands, we have the Two of Pentacles. So, of course, Two of Swords and Five of Wands, it's pretty much, sums up in good parts the Two of Pentacles, because the Two of Pentacles, being Jupiter in Capricorn, Jupiter that wants to expand and grow and all of that, is conflicted with what is confronted, I would say, and conflicted with what is holding it back, with where it loses its power, with its karma, and so it's like holding two realities that do not fit together. Either are inside, outside, I'm smiling outside and all of that, but I feel like shit because these two are not fitting. And so it disbalances us, and it brings, our emotions up and down. But here there's an understanding because the Wheel of Fortune is there. So what is... Sorry. What it's saying is that the resolve of all of this and trying to manage and being in that conflict, you're gonna do like, whoa, okay, I see, I understand why. Sorry, Mr. Black Buddy is very active. And that's why the Wheel of Fortune will turn. Gemini, just before you had the Wheel of Fortune twice. So I think that there's a lot of grasps of consciousness that is coming down. Of course, it's eclipse season. And that is what is actually helping us to change the circumstances in our lives. Under the World and the Two of Cups and the Star, I have Page of Wands and Knight of Pentacle. For some of you, you're actually going to, what you were conflicted about, you're going to take that decision and you're going to say like, yes, I'm going for it. Because I am no longer in my state of being, my state of consciousness of before, where I was juggling, where I was, all of this. I am going to go for whatever is presented to me. I say this because there's a judgment with it. Okay, here I'm gonna put back the things where they should be. There's a judgment. So we have the World, judgment, and then this Knight of Pentacle and Page of Wands. See, there's this movement forward happening. Because we're seeing ourselves going, we made a decision and we're embarking into this new stage in our life. We're saying yes, we're accepting to move forward. And that's why you're going to have this Ace of Pentacle and Ace of Cup that you're going to attract now towards you at the end of the month. And here I have the King of Swords and the Nine of Wands. You will not perceive it out of your wounds like before with fear of, oh my God, this, maybe I'm going to be hurt again or whatever. No, I have experience. I'm moving forward. And here I have the Fool, I have the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. At this point, I am not passing an opportunity because I cannot see how it can make me happy or even if it's possible. Okay, I'm having a leap of faith because I understand Six of Pentacles, the balance of the world, that I am going to be fulfilled. I will not sacrifice. I will not put energy for nothing. I am not doing this anymore. So, and bottom of the deck, I do have the Knight of Cups. So you are grabbing that cup. That cup that's floating there, you are taking it. So it's like a renewal of fate. Okay, the Star and the Fool, these are two very deep faith card, not wish card, faith card. And it's by being in that state of faith that, and having really cleared the past cycle, understanding why these things happen, then we trust because we're vibrating somewhere else. We're aligned. We have faith. We're not carrying our old baggage. If not, it's like, ooh, I hope, look at this guy's face, I hope it will not be painful if I go into that new path. That's a leap of hope. And that usually does not work. So, there was, the Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. I'm going to clarify all of this. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Cancers for the month of June 2021. Okay, clarify the Two of Swords. Okay, the Moon. Yeah. So the Two of Swords here, I have the King of Cups and your Cancer. And the Five of Swords. Five of Swords, Five of Wands, and here is the Moon. So that inner questioning, you know, that double paradox here you're in. Five of Swords, this would be like, and that's why the King of Swords here is readjusted. But the Five of Swords, this is like that overactive mind trying to win, and at the same time sabotaging itself, okay, because it doesn't trust and it thinks it needs to you know, use all of its wits. And the King of Cups is that strong, solid energy with his cup, that whatever happens, this is who I am. This is where I vibrate emotionally. This is my truth, and my emotional truth. This is emotional intelligence and compassion and deep love. So here, these two don't fit together. You're one or the other, or you're undermining one or the other. So, and the fact that the Moon is there, you see, and right under I have the star, the Moon is exactly a combat between two aspects of us. The higher self, the mature, higher, wise, connected to your soul self, and the other one, which is your ego, your animalistic side that, you know, wants to control outside. So here, this is a growth of your reality so that your soul can expand even more. Let's look at the world. Okay, that was quick. Five of Pentacles. Gemini is getting rid of Five of Pentacles, and you too, but in a different way. You're getting rid of your Five of Pentacles by owning how you feel and your right to receive, you know, an Ace of Cups. Well, in a way, it's almost the same. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles. Enhancing your worth and your self-love. Getting rid of a Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, it's that lack energy of I'm not enough, I'm abandoned, you know, left out. I sacrifice in order to have a little bit. And I have to strategize in order to have a little bit. So there's a part of you that was believing this, and another part of you that was like, no, I am love, I have compassion, I'm a good person, I have emotional intelligence, I want to be loved, I have faith. These two do not work together. And that's why by finishing that cycle, Chariot, that is actually allowing you to focus on making the choice of, okay, my truth is the dialogue from my higher self. That's my truth. And that's why the Chariot is spiritual movement forward, because he has that star on his forehead. I don't know if you can see it. It's the 8-pointed star of the star card. My aspiration, 11th house, you know, my aspiration, and there, this is it. And my conscious and my unconscious are actually going to go in the same direction. No more sabotage. Let's look at that 10 of Swords and finally finishing the cycle of Swords, because there will not be any more of those 5 of Swords in there. Queen of Wands and 2 aces. 10 of Swords, Empress. There's the Divine Feminine. And I have the Hermit that just fell here. But see, this is kind of no more swords attaining your Divine Feminine here. And so that's your part that is connected with cosmic intelligence. That's the part of you that's connected with intuition, with the perception, with receiving, with creativity, abundance, and unconditional love. So here, see, with the mirrors in your life that made you feel like a Five of Pentacles, now you will not undermine yourself anymore, or accept it, or whatever. Let somebody make you believe that you have to accept that. That's the end of it. Now you're aligned with your stars, you know who you are, you're following your truth. That's the hermit's strength. The light that he has within his lamp is his inner light, his beautiful balance of the feminine and the masculine, and he's using a wand, he's using his willpower to guide him on his road. Some of you are actually leaving a situation that had all that conflict and Five of Swords, and you're going to say, you know what, I don't deserve that. But if you want that change to be constant and not just repeating it, but you do have the Wheel of Fortune, you need to actually drop that concept of reality. Let's look at that Two of Pentacles. If you don't want it to be just repeated with different faces. Page of Sword, Two of Pentacles. I get it. I understand. I see now. Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune turns when we answer the riddle of the Sphinx. Why were things like that? Nine of Swords, Three of Cups. I'm going to go from anxiety, and see that Nine of Swords with that Page of Sword, that's going to be our 10. Okay, 9 plus 1, 10. I get it. All my anxiety of trying to find solutions, and maybe, you know, being the mediator or the outside conflicts here, and you're getting it. You're getting the understanding that there shouldn't be undermining and conflict and all of that if it's not within yourself. So it should be the people around me are rejoicing, I am having fun and pleasure, we're in gratitude of life and celebrating life. There's kind of the switch that's happening within you. And that's why you're moving forward here with the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Show me what that is. It's like at this month things are going to become very clear on you. That you have to move forward from whatever is that situation you're in. Yeah. Two of Cups. Seven of Swords. And here I have the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. See the Two of Cups, Two of Cups, Two of Cups. Yes. Some of you will leave friendships behind, associations behind, mirrors behind. You will not let yourself be disempowered and actually follow your cup. As a Cancer, emotional security is very important for a Cancer, so that he can bloom and make his nest and so on, you know, so that he can trust. So that's why that if you were harboring Five of Pentacles within yourself, you never were able to get security, and especially not emotional security if you feel abandoned. So and that you can be abandoned at any time. So I better find ways not to be abandoned. Judgment. But there's a beautiful judgment here. Yeah. There you go. So Three of Swords, Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. And there's the Judgment. The Two of Wands is like, oh my God, there's two paths in front of me right now. which one am I taking? Ace of Wands, there's a brand, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacle, Ace of Cup. Okay, there's like a brand new beginning for you, Cancer. And so this is going to be, I'm leaving the Three of Swords behind. I'm leaving this way of doing things, wand, that was actually hurting my heart. Okay? Well, you can't see that, but anyway. All right. Let's look at your under, your two aces and the Ten of Swords with the Hermit and the Queen of Wands. I have the Nine of Wands and the King of Swords. So you will not see yourself as wounded self, wounded warrior, wounded healer here. This is like, no, my truth is going to be something else. I will not fear what will be coming towards me, because now I am completely aligned on a different reality, on a different truth of myself. You change the truth of yourself, you change your reality. Just by proclaiming, I am happy, I am loved, I am abundance, and knowing that that is your truth, you're actually changing your reality. King of Wands. So Queen of Wands, King of Wands. It's your fire that's going to change. You'll be less maybe on your guard and trying. It will be more like, yes, this is my truth, this is my will, and I'm going for it. Six of Pentacles, the Fool. Yeah. Empress. So we have the repeat of the Empress. And with it I have the Star and the Four of, and the whole pack of stuff. But the Four of Pentacles, that's it. This is going to be reversed here. You will not be feeling like you have to protect and close yourself like this anymore, because you were mirroring people with, distortions here, because these distortions were in you. Not that you were doing that. That's not how mirrors work. If I attract somebody that takes advantage of me, it's because my own masculine does not defend me. So that's why it's a mirror. It's a mirror of what is lacking, what is allowing this inside of me. With the World, with the Star, Wheel of Fortune, Judgment, these are the major arcana here, and Fool, Empress, Hermit, of course. But do you see how there's this, yes, now I am having faith because I am going to honor how I feel. King of Cups. I'm going to speak my truth. King of Swords. I'm going to go for what I want. King of Wands. This is all different. There's only the King of Pentacles that's not there. But there you have like almost an emperor with three kings and the Empress. So acting differently out there, protecting your divine feminine so it can start receiving. And with faith, you're jumping into a new cycle that will be balanced instead of Five of Pentacles. Because the 5 plus the 1 here, that makes a 6. I'm sacrificing, I'm outside in the cold. 6, I'm allowing to receive. And I will only give when it's my overflow, not when it's taking out of my essential need. So that is beautiful, beautiful, Cancer. So 3 aces, there you go. That's going to be the name of your video. 3 aces. But it's a end of a cycle and a jump into the next one. And you're going to jump into the next one, like I was saying, out of faith, because you are taking these aces in. You're changing completely the thing. It will not be a repeat of what you have experienced before. On that, thank you for watching, sharing, commenting. I read all the comments. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's a plus section with an email to write to me. I will never write a phone number or whatever in the comments, okay? Thank you for the ones of you that gave donations. It helps more than you think. And of course, I do a ceremony every month, new moon, full moon, to give you back. So on that, just, you know, open yourself to receive on these moments. On that, I'm going to send you all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. Namaste.